Hello. What's up, guys? It is Saturday morning, just got out of bed. As you might notice, I sound pretty unwell. Have been for the last couple of days. Before I have breakfast, I'm just gonna have a lemon sip. Not that that's in any way relevant to fitness, but just gonna have one of these bad boys, cook some breakfast. Those minion mugs though. Right, so being as it's Saturday, normally I'd do leg day today, but my legs are still really sore from the last workout, which was on Wednesday, so I'm trying to decide right now whether or not it's worth me doing leg day. I had pretty intense leg workout on Wednesday, and I like my workouts that way, and I do usually end up training and then the next day feeling really sore, which is kind of what I like to look for, because although you don't have to experience DOMS after a workout, you don't have to have that soreness in your muscles, you can still develop muscle without that. But I think that indicator of having sore muscles not only shows you that you've had an intense workout, but it proves that you are going to build muscle. Like with no DOMS, you kind of got to guess and hope that you are building muscle. But if you have a really intense workout and it's so intense that you got the DOMS the next day, then that's what I look for, you know. It's good because you know that you're gonna make them gains. Make me well. So if you aren't sore after all your workouts, it's not the end of the world because you are still building muscle, but I always personally like to look for the soreness in my muscles, so try and make your workouts intense, and by having the intensity you know that you're definitely going to be building muscle, whereas without having the DOMS, it's kind of hit and miss, and you just got to hope that you have had a good enough workout to actually build the muscle that you want. Just stay working hard in the gym, regardless of that muscle soreness, you're going to be making them gains that you want, so keep at it, guys. What's up there, guys? Outside the gym right now, it's absolutely pissing down. Just had a nice leg day, and well, not nice actually, I had a really good leg workout and actually got a bit of biceps in at the end there, but went on to abs after because I'm trying to do abs a little bit more frequently now. But anyway, went on to abs, went on to the hanging leg raises first. Yeah, went on to that, and I just had this really bad cramp in my lower ab, and it felt like I was going to get like a hernia or something, so I decided not to complete the ab workout, not even start it really. I did 2 reps and I felt like I was going to like pop my muscle open, so I thought best not do this. That's something that you need to kind of learn when it comes to doing training, bodybuilding. You need to make sure that you know the difference between good pain and bad pain. If you're feeling like a burn and you feel like your muscles getting like stretched but not too far, getting a nice squeeze on it, it feels like there's loads of blood rushing to it, that's good. But if you get really hard cramps and you feel like it's just not the right kind of pain, if it's like agonizing pain, just stop. It's not worth like risking it just because you want to have a 6-pack or something like that. You know, figure out what it is that your body responds to and what's the right kind of movement for you. Typically any exercise is good for anyone, no matter what your strength level is, no matter what your experience level is. But yeah, just don't be silly and do the kind of exercises that are gonna proper mess you up. But yeah, that's it for today. It's weighing down a lot outside. Just gonna go home now, eat some food. I've actually had like a fasted workout. It's 3:30 now, gym's about to close. But yeah, I hadn't had breakfast. I had like half a bowl of Weetabix that I wanted to eat, but I didn't want to be late to the gym, like meeting my friend Luke here. So yeah, just gotta go home, make sure that I can fit the rest of my meals in. So I'll probably space them out like an hour or 2 hours apart. But I'll try and hit my macros. Let's see. Gonna go home and have some pasta and chicken first. So see you guys. By the way, I'm sorry if the quality of this footage is a bit crap, but it's because I've been forgetting my camera a little bit coming to the gym. My parents had to borrow it this morning to take pictures of a bike that we're going to be selling. Yeah, so I'm on my iPhone again. If you haven't noticed, it's probably a little bit blurrier than my camera is. It's actually really hard to vlog while you're driving. I really shouldn't be doing this. Back from the gym. I just want to show you the way I've sorted my diet out for the rest of the day, because as I said in the previous clip, a bit tight on time when it comes to my diet today because I missed breakfast. But after the gym, because I finished gym at about 3:30, 4, I've written up this kind of schedule for eating so that I've spaced out my food as best I can, so that I'm constantly full when I've got food in me, but you know, I'm not too full. I'm not trying to cram food in my belly all the time. So 6 o'clock, 100 grams of pasta and 1 tin of tuna, and currently it's actually 7 o'clock. I finished that meal about half an hour, 45 minutes ago, and now if you see that, the next one will be 100 grams of pasta again and 1 chicken breast. So really easy to cook, and earlier I actually prepared some pasta. I prepared 200 grams in total. So I got this 100 gram pasta in there. So yeah, right now I'm just going to cook 2 chicken breasts because if you spotted it on there, actually after this meal of 100 grams of pasta and 1 chicken breast, later I'm going to have just a little bit of rice and another chicken breast, and then right before I go to bed, more food but not trying to get too much in. I'm going to have some more rice and 3 eggs. Might actually make that into a nice bit of egg fried rice just to get a bit more creative with it. Okay, so that's 1 chicken breast done. I haven't put any seasoning on it just yet. I'm actually going to pop it in the pan I'm going to put on this stove actually, just to get the pan nice and hot first. So yeah, if you notice here, I've actually cut the breast in half, and the reason I've cut it in half like this is just makes it easier to cook, quicker to cook. So here we go, number 1. Right, so there you go, the chicken's cooking, and if you're wondering, the kind of seasoning that I usually use and what I'm using at the moment is this DOMS River chicken seasoning. Just sprinkled a little bit on the top there. I'm going to flip it over and put it on the non-seasoned side next. And if you're wondering about the lid and why I put the glass saucepan lid on it, is because I usually cook my chicken at a low temperature for a longer period of time. It doesn't take much longer, it takes like, I guess, 5 minutes longer, but I like it when it's really tender and soft in the middle, and it's not really crispy and hard to eat, chewy on the outside. So I'm putting on a lower heat, keeping all the heat trapped in underneath this lid. That's going to help you get that nice, juicy, soft chicken. So I'm not making any promises about this being really aesthetic chicken or a really nice looking meal, well presented, but I'm going to try my best and I'll show you guys in the next clip what it turns out like. Okay, so here's the finished product. Not the prettiest of meals, but it's what you got to do for the gains, and I like it. I'm more of a simplicity kind of person when it comes to food. I literally can just have rice and tuna, like 1 can of tuna on its own, and I'll be satisfied. So, but yeah, that's what I got there. The carbs for 100 grams of pasta, that's about 77 grams of carbs, with also about 10 protein in that, and chicken breast seasoned with the chicken seasoning. Protein for that is 1 breast is averaging about 150, 170 grams, so I'd say that's probably 40 grams of protein alone in the breast. So with the pasta, 70 carbs and probably 50 protein. So 50 protein's a bit high for 1 meal, but I've been kind of slacking a bit with my meals today because I woke up fairly late and then I rushed to the gym. But yeah, just gonna eat this now. I've got 2 more meals, 2 small ones, so they're not gonna be very hard, just a little bit of rice on its own, the chicken breast that's downstairs, so that's only 1 chicken breast there, as I said, and yeah, right before I go to bed, some more rice and the eggs, the egg fried rice I'm going to try to cook up. Hopefully it won't turn out too terrible. But yeah, that just about wraps up this video actually. Hope you don't mind that there's no workout footage in this video in particular, but hopefully these diet tips and whatever else that's been going on in this video has been helpful in some way for you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So thanks for clicking on my video, and I will see you guys in the next one.